Hey guys, I just read something amazing from the scriptures and I just wanted to share it with you all. I'm reading through the Gospel of John and I'm reading through the words that Jesus gives the 11 remaining disciples after the Last Supper, after he's revealed that Judas will betray him. And Judas has run out and left to do his thing. And Jesus is talking to the 11 that remain. And he tells them what it means to be a true disciple of his. And I just think this is amazing. So I'm reading out of the NLT, John 15, starting at verse 8. When you produce much fruit, you are my true disciples. This brings great glory to my Father. So to be a true disciple of Jesus, you must produce much fruit. Well, let's keep reading. I have loved you, even as the Father has loved me. Remain in my love. So to be a true disciple, you must produce much fruit. To produce fruit, you must remain in Jesus' love. Well, how do you remain in Jesus' love? We keep reading, verse 10. When you obey my commandments, you remain in my love, just as I obey my Father's commandments and remain in his love. So to remain in the love of Jesus, you have to obey his commandments. So to be a true disciple of Jesus, you must bear fruit. To bear fruit, you must remain in his love. To remain in his love, you must do his commandments. He continues, I have told you these things so that you may be filled with my joy. Yes, your joy will overflow. Now, wait a minute. Jesus just said to be a true disciple, you have to bear fruit by remaining in his love, and you remain in his love by doing his commandments. That sounds like a lot of work. Is that something to be joyful about? I think a lot of times in our American Western mindset, when we hear the word commandments, we think laws, rules. And that doesn't sound very joyful to us. But Jesus defines what he means by commandment if we keep reading. This is my commandment, verse 12. This is my commandment. Love each other in the same way I have loved you. Wow. If you want to be a true disciple of Jesus, you must bear fruit. To bear fruit, you must remain in his love. To remain in his love, you must do his commandments. And what is his commandment? To love each other the way that I have loved you. What does it mean to be a true disciple of Jesus? It means to love other people the way that Jesus loves you. You don't have to sit there and worry. I'm not saying that you have a license to sin, but you don't have to sit there and worry about, am I doing this? Am I doing that? Am I following this rule? Am I, if I do this, what will people think of me? No. Jesus says to be my disciple. When you follow his chain of logic, to be my disciple, love other people. Because when you love other people, you remain in his love. And when you remain in his love, you will bear fruit. And bearing fruit is what makes you a disciple. So go out and love others today.